it's blood money, you know. It's the customers need to know what happens behind those walls. It's a terrible sight. My name is Jordan Flowers. I'm the co-founder and sergeant at arms of Amazon Labor Union. They terminated me. Well, they said I voluntarily resigned, which I've never did. All I did was keep fighting for accommodations. Amazon targets workers like me with medical issues and other workers with health issues that need disability accommodations, and they'd rather terminate them to save money instead of paying these workers that need help and, you know, see these doctors to be taken care of.
Jordan finds himself at the intersection of two major targets in Amazon's illegal firing spree: his organizing efforts and his disability.
I was diagnosed with lupus back in January 2012. I'm immunocompromised, so my white blood cells fight itself. My body's attacking itself, while, you know, other diseases, viruses like COVID still out there that I'm susceptible, so it's way easier for me to be sick. I had put it in my profile and, you know, Amazon never reached out or even tried to see if I need accommodation.
Amazon targeting pro-union or disabled workers isn't new, but check both of those boxes, the target on your back just got that much bigger.
Yeah, I knew I was a target. It was just a long time for them to try to get me, but it was tough on the body. I mean, every worker who was working had to do 60 hours. I mean, there's plenty of jobs in Amazon that they could have accommodated me for. Amazon would rather just terminate them and hire the next group of workers just so they have a pattern of hiring and firing of workers to keep a system going. And, you know, that shouldn't be fair. Like, if a person really wanted to work there, they should work there. They fired me back in 2019. They said I didn't take a long enough leave. They didn't try to help me or accommodate me, so they ended up terminating me. Had a case with the NLRB, and they reinstated me that following same year, at the end of the summer of 2019. And again, they terminated me 2020 for the walkout and organizing of June 15th, 2020 of organizing, and then recently terminated me as of last Wednesday for organizing again. Dear Jordan, this letter confirms that the date of your voluntary resignation due to job abandonment with Amazon.com Services LLC is September 27th, 2022. We wish you the best in the future endeavors. Sincerely, Amazon Human Resources.
And Jordan isn't the only one. Michael is a cancer patient who would begin treatments in the early morning and still show up for work less than an hour later. Michael was fired for kicking an empty box. He is now without benefits in his fight against cancer. Albert is the VP of Cause, an organizing group working with ALU, and was selected for a so-called random drug test following multiple finger amputations. Even though he had proof of his prescription and wasn't suspected of being inebriated at work, he was fired when traces of the painkiller were found in the test results. Hope suffered a hip injury on site and wasn't allowed to lift more than 15 pounds afterwards by doctor's orders. But instead of putting her in the light package department, Amazon fired her.
You know, people with health issues want to work too, and they need accommodations and they need help. And, you know, these are workers that don't need to be terminated.
For Jordan's part, he's choosing to organize to make sure other workers with disabilities don't go through what he has had to endure.
I mean, fighting Amazon, since the beginning, I've been sacrificing myself because I need the workers to know that, you know, I'm 23 with this health issue, this serious health issue. I shouldn't even be on the verge of dialysis. I shouldn't even be talking about kidney transplant on my list. And that, you know, that I'm being treated misfairly, that it could be you being treated misfairly. You know, you have that chance right now to make that change, and that's why I'm making that change now. Let workers know that, you know, even with health issues, Amazon's just going to target you now because they see the rise of Amazon Labor Union and making a change for the community. So it's going to be more time organizing with workers outside because I can't be inside now. They got billions to do it, but we got the time to, you know, make the change for our community. So that's all that matters.